Hello friends, hello Aya here, making a video that several of you have messaged me about and even posted on the YouTube wall about, is the wavy hair look. I do this look a little bit differently than other people. I really like to do things quickly and efficiently and not spend as much time getting ready as a lot of other people do. So what I'm using is a curler set. I'll show you which one I'm using for this look. Many of you out there have probably seen people use curling irons to make this work, or even a straightener, using a skinny straightener to curl the ends and create this look. But for me personally, I love having the curlers in there, especially for people whose hair doesn't really catch the curl, like mine doesn't really hold on to curl very well. Using a curling set such as this is really helpful. So the first thing I want to say is, get a curling set, invest in one. What's great about it is it has a few different sizes. We have a really small size, and then an even smaller size, and then the larger size. Now if you have long hair like me, it's really great if you're going for a really natural look, because you don't want all the curls to be the same size. We're trying to mimic a natural but refined wavy hair look, and when doing this, having the different sizes really makes it look the most natural, because in a natural head of hair, not every single curl is the same size and the same shape. And having the curling set really helps create that. When you're selecting curling set, for me personally, I really like the ones that have the little prongs on the side. It really grabs the hair and helps it hold when you're curling, and also when you take out the curl, it holds more. And by using a good curling set, you don't have to use much product in your hair. And products, although there are some good ones, they're not generally really good for your hair. They have a lot of chemicals in them. So if you can avoid using products, that's best. Okay, so we're going to get started on this. Once your curling set is plugged in, you're going to divide your hair into the top half and the bottom half, like so. Now if your hair is layered like mine is, the top half of your hair will be shorter, and we're going to give that some special attention at the end. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to make sure your hair is brushed and it's cleaned. I blow dried my hair. If you have naturally straight hair, just let it air dry and it'll be fine. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a section of the hair and I'm using a round brush, and I'm brushing the hair. What I love about using a round brush is that it really helps smooth out the hair and take out a little bit of the frizz, and makes it so that the hair has a little bit of volume, and it'll help it hold on to the curl. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some of the larger sizes, such as this, because hair tends to generally be longer on the ends, on the bottom half of your hair, and I'm starting about, let's see, 1/4 of the way down the hair. And I'm letting the hair curl a little bit at the ends, and I'm leaving some of the end hang out. And the reason why I'm doing this is that the end of the hair tends to be the most driest part of the hair, and if we can avoid it, we want to make sure there isn't that much heat distributed on the ends of the hair. And we're rolling it all the way up. Now what you want to do is start the curl off at different parts of the hair, at different parts of the head. For instance, we started about 1/4 of the way down in the last hair, so in this next hair, we're going to start a little higher up. And make sure when you're wrapping it around, you're distributing the hair as equally as possible around the curler, so that it all gets a good amount of heat. And again, we're leaving some of the hair hang down like so. And we're going to do that all around our hair, and then we'll do the top half, okay? Okay, so we have all the bottom half of the hair done, and you see some of the bangs are falling through. Now we're going to focus on the top half of the hair. Now, if you're wanting to make your hair look even longer than it already is, having the loose, long curls on the bottom and a little bit shorter curls on the top will help give the illusion of longer hair. Now, this hair on top is almost the same length, so what we're going to do is you're going to figure out where your part is. Do you usually part your hair right down the middle? Or do you do a little bit to the side? Kind of try to think about how you want your hair to do. If you're thinking about having kind of a 40s look, like having those long waves, you might want to have it kind of parted to the side, like this, and pinned. So make sure you do your curls accordingly. Now I'm just going to go with that look for now. So make sure when you're curling it, you're going to have some bunches of the hair that'll be flowy together. Now in this batch, we have a really short section at the top, which is actually part of my bangs that are growing out. It's not going to be a problem. What we're going to do for this is we're actually going to do the same thing we did on the bottom half, but we're going to curl outwards. And the reason we're doing this is we're going to start at the bangs, and by curling it outwards, it allows us to have a little bit more of a shape around the face. So we're starting at where the bangs end, and we're wrapping around the hair, and we're curling up and outwards, like so, and then we're curling it. Now the rest of your hair, do the same thing. Start either at the top, or the middle, or more towards the ends, and flip and curl and do it outwards. And I will show you, once the curls have set, how it's all going to look when it's said and done. And we're back. We've taken out the curls. You can see how there's kind of long waves left from starting it in the middle of the hair on both sides here. Really just long, loose, romantic waves. We're kind of going to go for the 40s kind of style. We're going to pin up one side of the hair like this, really loosely. I'm just going to pin it in, and it's going to have a little poof on the side, and it looks really, really great in the light. Let's fix that part. And that's going to be it. If you want, you can pin down this side up as well, just really to showcase the waves. And that is it for the long wavy hair video. My next video is going to be on how to make a mock bob haircut. I know a lot of girls out there have long hair. They want to cut it short, but they don't have quite the courage yet. So I'm going to give you a hairstyle. My next video is going to be how to create a bob look without actually having to cut your hair. And my hair is really, really long, so if I can do it, it's going to be great for anyone out there.